What's up, everybody? My name is Mr. Statter, and I have a special guest here, Super Chad. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
Um, Thanks for hooking me up with this interview, brother. It's you're the next one in my dry spell. I've been kind of on and off trying to do these interviews, but life can get pretty crazy sometimes. So I appreciate you being like the first one back in line.
Well, man, I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. So you're a Filipino, a Canadian, Filipino Canadian.
Yes,
Were you, are you born? Were you born in the Philippines or in Canada?
I was born here in Canada.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. So
Yeah.
your parents are originally from the Philippines. It's safe to assume.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What part of the Philippines are they from?
My mom is from like the Gaitay, like the Cavite area.
Yeah.
Then my dad is Bisaya. He's from Leyte.
Do they have different dialects? Are they from
Yeah.
two different? Because I know there's a bunch of different dialects in the Philippines.
Yeah. Like my dad is he speaks Bisaya,
Uh-huh.
and my mom she speaks Tagalog. I understand Tagalog more.
Yeah.
Like I don't know shit about Bisaya. Like I it's like so
Yeah.
confusing to me. But yeah, I can understand
That's
Tagalog
funny.
like really well.
I can sometimes understand it. My wife was Filipino, and there's times when we I met her in the Bay Area, so
Okay.
there's a lot of Filipinos up in the San Francisco Bay Area,
Oh
and
yeah.
on Sundays we would go to a specific Denny's, and we would just eat and then just sit there for like an hour and a half, and then after church, a lot of the titas and the older, the grandmothers would get together at this specific Denny's and just start gossiping. So we would just be there listening, and I would start catching a few words here and there. So I got an idea of what they would be talking about. So good times.
Oh yeah. So you're
um,
Filipino then?
I'm not, brother. I am. My parents are Mexican, so I'm Mexican, Mexican American.
Oh,
But
we're pretty much
I.
cousins, bro.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I say.
Like
Filipinos and Mexicans.
literally pretty much cousins.
Yes, sir. For real, that's my running joke too. Whenever I meet Filipino people, but I love you guys as peoples. I love your culture. I always get told, "Oh, you should visit the Philippines. You should visit the Philippines." I'm like, if I go, I might not come back. That's the issue.
I understand
um,
that, man.
right, right. Have you been to
Yeah.
the Philippines?
What's that?
Have you visited the Philippines?
Yeah, I've been there like 3 times in my life.
Okay, as a Westerner, what's it like for you going to the Philippines?
Man, it's actually crazy because like before the last time I went, so I was like 8 years old, right? And then I went 2 years ago for the first time, like since I was
Uh
eight.
oh.
And it
Uh
was
oh.
like I still remembered like a bunch of stuff from when I was little, like 8 years old, right? But then when I
Yeah.
went there, like in my like mid 20s, I was like, whoa, this is like totally different life, you know?
Yeah.
It opens your eyes, like when you see how different life is over there.
Yeah.
And then you think about like the whole thing with like, oh, my parents like came here for a better life, and then like you don't really realize it until you're really like there. And then I was just kind of like, damn, right? Like, so to me it's like I feel very blessed, like to have the opportunity to be born in like North America, and to be able to live the life that I have now, right? Seeing where like where my family came from and stuff, it's very eye opening.
You got to see like your parents' hometowns.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And it's
I
just
see a
like
lot
it's
of
so
videos.
like
Go
a
ahead,
lot
buddy.
of
Sorry.
videos of like yeah, it's just so eye opening, man.
Yeah, I still want to go to the Philippines, so I'm constantly checking out videos of people who travel to the Philippines, and one of the videos that stands out the most, I forget his name, but he goes to this area where people are living above the water in like makeshift freaking boardwalks,
Oh
I guess
yeah,
you could say.
yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah, where people just swim all day.
Yeah, yeah, it's like,
Yeah, they literally
yeah,
swim all day.
it's interesting because you're right, man. I mean, even as my parents came here from Mexico as well, and when I go back, especially to my mom's hometown, it's like a
Hmm.
little town in the middle of nowhere. And I gotta admit, man, it's like I see some people just have no future, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just that was the life they were dealt, you know.
That's the
And you gotta
cards that they
really,
were.
yeah, man, yeah, you really gotta hold all the stops to try to make it out in one way or another, you know. But
Oh
it's
yeah,
tough. It's tough. We are blessed. We are definitely blessed, brother, for sure.
very very blessed. Very very blessed.
Um, so you're 29 and you're in the lightweight division, brother. You just had a fight. What is it, last year, right? 2024 in August, I believe, if
Yeah,
I'm
last
not
August. Yeah,
mistaken. Yeah, last August. You and your teammates, you had three teammates that got chosen to be in the BKFC. Hassan and Drew, right? If I'm not
yes. We
mistaken.
were the first three. Yeah, from my
Yeah.
team.
So, are you guys close, dude? I mean, what's the Wolfpack vibe like over in your gym, bro? Like, are you guys have like what's it like?
We're homies, man. Like we like you train with some dudes for a long time and punch each other in the face every day. Like you're gonna become tight, you know.
Yeah.
So like those guys, they're like brothers to me. Like Drew and Hassan, like for sure, those
Yeah.
guys like brothers to me. Like for us to go on this little whole bare knuckle thing is like a
Yeah.
whole. It definitely makes you closer, right? Because you're just like what are we doing? Like this is crazy.
Did you
And
guys
then
all genuinely feel the same about fighting bare knuckle when you guys got the call, or how did you feel? Let's start with you. How did you feel when you're like, hey, bare knuckle's coming to town? You know, what went through your
that's
mind,
actually
bro?
that's actually funny. That's one of my favorite stories about this whole bare
Okay,
knuckle thing. Because like I remember it was one morning I came to the gym. This was like months before the BKFC first came to Canada. That was like their first show was March 2024. So that was when I like made my debut, right? So then months before that, I think it was like September 2023. I came into the gym one morning just to
do
train,
your
right?
thing. Yeah.
I come into the gym then my boy Drew, right? Like Stuvo. He I just remember that morning he's like, "Yo, like I'm going to fight BKFC." And I was like, "What?" And then he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dude, that's like the bare knuckle fight championship." He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm going to get on it." And I was like, "How?" and then and then the thing was my coach, like Ryan Ford, one of my coaches, he was the one that was like in contact with BKFC because they wanted to put on a show in Canada. So then when Drew's all like, "Yo, yeah, I'm gonna do BKFC," I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, man. Good luck," you know. I was like, "That's crazy." And
Yeah. Go
then
ahead.
I remember that same morning, like Ryan, he's like, "Chad, why don't you do it?" And I was like, "Man." I was like, bro, I'm doing bare knuckle if I'm getting paid, you know. I was like, that's crazy shit.
Yeah.
And then that's when he was like, yeah, no, you're gonna turn pro, like you know, you'll fight professionally, so you'll get
Hmm.
paid. I was like, all right, then let's do it. And then we at first we were all like, yo, let's talk to like our head coach, right? See what he says, what his opinion is, and
Good.
that's Parvez Gulam. Um, Yeah, so then later on, I remember later on that day, I think I came back to the gym like in the evening, train like the evening session. And then I think Hassan's like, "Yo, are you gonna do BKFC?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess. Like if we're, you know, that's what we're gonna do." He's like, "Okay, yo, same here. Let's do it." So then we're like, "Yeah, let's do it. Fuck him." And then just people in the gym were like, "You guys are fucking crazy."
Yeah. And it's
And
insane.
like, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like even still right now, like at this moment, I think about it and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? like, like I'm already like, for me, it's like in 2 weeks, it's my third BKFC fight.
Yes.
I'm just like,
Yes.
I'm like, damn, like I'm really just doing this. Hey, like this is happening. It's
It's
insane
tough.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm still just like so surprised that I do this and I'm actually good at it. And I'm just like, damn, okay. I never thought
You're
I'd ever do this type of shit, like ever. Like if you were to tell me honestly, if you were to tell me what's the date today? 20 August 2025. Yeah, if you were to tell me 2 years ago that like, oh yeah, in the next few months you're gonna try out for BKFC, I would have been like, like, what are you saying? You know? But it's crazy, man. Yeah, we just ended up trying out, and then boom, next thing you know, here we are.
your mom questioned you about your
Mhm.
decision to fight BKFC.
Mhm.
Which has she always been a supporter of you when you fight or in any kind of combat sports?
Yeah, like boxing, like yeah, boxing. She was like, she was all good with me going into boxing. But the
Yeah.
thing was, like, with boxing, like even my amateur fights, she wouldn't want to like watch live, right? Because typical thing for a mom, right? Don't want to see
Yeah.
you get hit.
The
I always tell
baby,
my
yeah.
mom, like, Mom, I don't get hit, so I don't really know what there's to be scared of, right?
I
But
mean,
then yeah, then I told her the whole bare knuckle thing, and then I remember she was like, "Holy shit, like what the fuck?" And then I remember there was one time, I think it was like the after the first time I fought BKFC, she was like, "Okay, don't do that again." And I was like, "Well," I was like, "I don't know if I
I'm
can
good at
do it."
it.
I was like, "I'm good at it, and the money is nice." I was like, "Well." So yeah, no, that's
um,
the thing. Like my mom, she's like, it freaks her out, obviously, because it's fighting. But on top of that, bare knuckle is so brutal.
yeah,
But for me, I'm just like, yo, I'm telling you, like this is just, I'm meant for this. So
yeah,
I just gotta keep doing it
yes, sir, yes,
because
sir.
I
It's
can't
it's a
stop now.
it's a tough sport. I'm glad it's catching a lot of waves.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of eyes on it now. I
Mm-hmm.
feel it's kind of similar to the UFC story. People were putting it down and talking crap on it, and the UFC is huge, and I think BKFC is going to be the next top promotion. It's not something that everybody can take, bro. I've been watching since 2018, almost 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and it's easy to tell, man, when certain fighters, especially their debut, that it's one thing to see somebody fight because I'm a hardcore prospect, like I'm always watching, like, um, but it's one thing to actually think like, okay, well, I've been boxing, I've been doing this and that. I mean, I think I can do this. But nah, man, it's like a whole different animal. It's not boxing. It's fighting, and I think one of your coaches said it just perfectly. You know, I think he's one of your coaches, and one of the interviews. I think it was like a news promo broadcasting that they got you guys' gym, and one of your coaches says, it's not just like boxing. With boxing you have gloves and they're pretty big so you can defend. But here it's just the knuckles, and even if you put your hands up, I mean, you can slip right through the middle. So it's
Oh
just
yeah.
a lot more dangerous. A lot of people they dip their toe in the water, and as soon as they get that first punch, they already know they don't want it. They already know, and it sucks, but that's the name of the game. Do you feel, dude, that I mean, you haven't really got touched up? I mean, yeah, I saw your fights. Um, Anytime there's a Filipino fighter, I'm zoomed in. I'm over here cheering my ass off because I love supporting, the Filipino community.
I
Do you
love that,
feel,
man.
dude?
Thank you.
Of course, bro. You have no idea. You have no idea. Do you feel that you can go the distance, brother? You got two fights in your belt, and you got another one coming up in 2 weeks. How do you feel about your future in BKFC, brother? Go ahead, let it out. Let me see your confidence, brother.
My future in BKFC. What do I see? Honestly, what I see is just like W's, man,
That's
because
right.
just my feeling. is just I don't think anyone can fuck with me, and in that, like, in just that realm, because just I don't know. For me, it's like what I see. This is something I've seen like even before I did BKFC for the first time, when I really started to, like, like research more about bare knuckle and like watching more bare knuckle before I even went to the BKFC trials. I was like, okay, this is like I'm coming from amateur boxing to straight up professional bare knuckle fighting. I
That's
didn't
yeah,
I didn't do any I didn't do any pro boxing fights before that. I just literally went from like amateur style to full on pro bare knuckles. So it's like I lost the headgear, lost the gloves, and then just went in on TV and just fucking did my thing. But
yeah.
the thing was, is like one thing my coach always told me, like ever since I was like an amateur, he says like your style just isn't meant for amateur boxing, right? And I always wondered like what he meant by that, and like I kind of understood it in a way where like okay, like amateur boxing, a lot of like pitter patter points, like
Mm-hmm.
volume, fast
Exactly.
pace. Me, I'm very patient, right? Like I like to pick my shots, and I like to really like just like download the guy,
hmm
and then when I see those openings, or I see like a bad habit of somebody, I'm like, okay, that's it. That's where I'm gonna get you, right? And like for me, like right now, how I look at bare knuckles, like I don't know. For me, and I've said this in promotions and promotional videos, is skill for skill. I just don't think anyone can really fuck with me in bare knuckle. Just like the thing is too is like not even just skill wise, but like the thing you need, I've learned to go into BKFC and to fight bare knuckle fighting, you need that dog in you.
Hell
You gotta have that dog in you. Cause sure, you can be an amazing athlete and have all these skills and like be so athletically sound and be so skillful in the realm of like knowing how to box, but at
yeah.
the same time, like if you don't have like a dog in you, like that killer instinct, like you can't. I don't think you'll go far in bare knuckle.
Nah, man.
So
It takes different tools to fight in
yeah,
and BKC. Way different tools.
mentality, man, like crazy
Yeah.
mentality.
And then you had mentioned and I try to bring this up with other fighters. I think body shots are prime tools to use in bare knuckle.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you've seen the old pictures of bare knuckle fighters, how they stand kind of like with their hand. Where's my other hand? I don't know where it is, but they stand out like this. One
yeah.
arm's coming
They're
out.
like that,
Yeah,
like this.
yeah. It's not even up here, whatever. It's I caught this video on YouTube and they were saying how, back in the days it was more taking body shots than going for the face because, bare knuckle to the body it's like a bat. Like it's a bat, it's less it's just a lot more powerful. And I think you even mentioned that too. And I think in one of your interviews or something, you commented, I believe, that body shots is where it's at.
Body
Is that
shots
so?
is key.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
key because
Kill the body, the head will
like it's
die.
like to me, well, from my highlights, like I always rip to the body because
hell yeah.
to me it's like, man, like you beat the body, the head will fall.
That's right.
You beat the body, the head will fall. The head, that if someone got good head movement, the head can move fine, but your body
Body
is gonna stay
stay.
at the same
Yeah.
place. Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
And like, dude, like the one thing is like bare knuckle body shots, it's like stabbing a guy.
Yeah.
Like
Hell yeah,
literally,
dude.
just these knuckles right here, just
Yeah.
like digging in. It's insane.
Yeah, dude. Your fight with Trey Santos, dude. Um, once I think it was a left jab or something that really hurt him.
Yeah,
Once he was covered up, um, I just saw you get to work. I was like, you're a shark in the water, and you were calculated. You were just going in, and you just saw, bah, you just saw the openings. I thought it was really clean, dude. And that was it. Those body shots is what took him out. I think the punch to the face was what hurt him, and the body shots is what straight up just took him out. He didn't want it no
yeah,
more.
yeah.
What did
The
you tell
jab
him
just
when you dropped him, bro? Sorry, brother. What did you drop when you dropped him? You said something to him. What did you say to him?
no, no. I didn't say I. Didn't, I didn't say nothing to him. I don't know what it is. This is just something I've always done since I was an amateur. Like if I drop somebody, I like to like look over them
Okay.
and just like because to me it's like I don't know, it's weird. It's a very like um there's a lot of animosity when I'm doing that, you know? It's like literally it's like a hurt zebra and just a lion just prowling over what they just caught kind of thing.
Yeah, I
I
see
don't know.
that.
It's
Yeah.
such a it's a weird feeling. Like to me, I don't say nothing to the guy.
Okay.
I always just for me, it's like I stare them down and
Yeah.
I stand over them as like okay, you know what? If you get up, like this is just gonna be worse for you.
Yeah. Same shit. That's cool. I like that shit. I like that energy, dude. Because you did it with your next opponent too. And I was like, oh man, I want
Yeah,
to know if he's talking shit. But then we got to zoom in on one of your when you were you were being good, having good sportsmanship with your opponent, and you're like, it's all, I think you were saying something along the lines that it's just business, no hard feelings or anything like that. I think it's pretty cool though. You just said that when you're fighting, it's just all animosity. I get it. You have to. It's like dog eat dog. Either you take them
yeah,
out, they take you out. There's no in between.
yeah,
But then after, I mean, yeah, I mean, do you guys have you chatted with your previous opponents, or this just kind of that's done with, or what's your
yeah.
relationship with
No,
your
no,
two last
like
opponents?
me and Trey Santos actually, I would call us buddies now. Like we talk here and there online, and like he's the dude is hella supportive. Like he'll like comment me on random BKFC stuff or like tag me and stuff. And me and him were actually really cool. He's like, cause like he's just a good dude, Like I just like right after the fight, me and him talked, and from right there, like I can tell he's like not a bad guy. And then my other opponent from last August,
Hmm.
Zach Pinell, like yeah, no, I'm like buddies with him too. Like you know, messaged him being like when he fought like Knucklemania, being like, hey man,
Yeah.
like good luck and shit, right? We me and him we don't talk so much, but we got each other on like social media, so we still see what's going on with each other, kind of thing. Like to me, I have no like I don't got like bad like vibes to opponents or anything. Like even when I was an amateur, like I became buddies with like some of my opponents and stuff, have them on social media and just became friends. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. You punch each other in the face, and you just become bros.
Yeah, I get it, dude. If
It's
there's one
so weird.
thing, if there's one, yeah, it's very freaking weird. If there's one thing I've noticed interviewing BKFC fighters is that I think I don't know. I've only done a few UFC fighters interviews where I just translated, but I didn't really get to have a personal experience like I do with you guys. But
Mm-hmm.
there's one thing that I know is that almost every fighter I've interviewed, every single fighter I interviewed is genuinely a good dude, and they support each other. Like for example, Ryan Ryu Peterson, who just fought this past weekend. We're pretty good. We're pretty good buddies, and he's always showing support for fighters and stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think just BKFC is not only just a whole different animal of a sport, but it brings such a humility with fighters because it's not like, how do I put it? It's almost like a life and death situation. So there's really no room to be too a hardcore outside of fighting with other fellow coworkers, I guess you could say. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, man, if you're fighting here, it takes a lot, and you're still in it. That that it takes a lot. So I liked how you guys just support each other. And then you just proved it again, man. I mean, you have no animosity with your opponents. That's fucking great.
Yeah, no, there's no. It's all business,
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's all business, right? Like for my experience, that's what it is.
yeah,
There's people out there who they deal with certain things, and then it comes
yeah,
into fighting, and then it just clashes, and then it gets crazy. That's next thing you know, it goes viral.
yeah, yeah. Do you when you fight? Okay, your two fights. Is there anything that you pull from to help you get through these fights, or How do you draw inspiration? What keeps you going? What pumps you up, dude?
What pumps me up?
Yeah, like what pushes you through these fights? Like, I mean, do you get nervous prior to your fights, or
Oh,
uh you just straight already know you already know where you're gonna be at?
yeah. I don't know. It's really weird. Like I ever since I've turned, like I've noticed like ever since I've turned professional, I just I don't know. Nerves just don't really hasn't really been like a thing. It's
I
weird,
get that.
man. It's really weird because like when I was an amateur, I would get so nervous. Like I'm talking
Hmm.
like I would get so nervous. Like I would be like right before walking out to a ring, I'm finding the next garbage can to puke. Like it's weird. Like it was weird. And then when I turned pro, like my I don't know. Ever since I've turned pro, I just don't I don't get that feeling anymore. I think it's because I just I've been asking for these moments for like years and years of my life where I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want. This is what I want to happen. This is how it's going to happen. So then when that moment comes and I'm about to literally walk out to the ring and see like the fire, like the smoke, the music, and then
Yeah,
hear the
yeah.
crowd and shit. I don't know, man. It's so weird. Like I don't get nerves. To me, I just feel so comfortable. It's very like I don't know. It's so messed up because to me, like it's like, yo, this is my stage, and I'm about to perform and put on a show. And just yeah, I don't know. It's really crazy because like I have a lot of people ask me that. They'll be like, "Oh, like how do you deal with the nerves
Mm.
like in the back room? How do you deal with like hearing the crowd when you're in the back room? Like, does that make you nervous?" It's like no, it just I don't know. To me, I love that whole thing.
I think you're where you're supposed to be. I think that's
Yeah,
probably what
yeah,
it is. Yeah.
yeah.
Like you
Like
just yeah.
that's what it feels like. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like it's crazy because like to me, it's like yeah, like I said, it's something I've been asking for to do for like so long. And the next thing you know, I'm doing it. And I'm like, why am I going to be nervous? Like, this is what I've been asking
Yeah,
for.
that's what I want.
Right? Yeah, that's what I want. I want to
Yeah.
live like this. Like, I want this lifestyle. So then
Yes.
I just have fun with it. And then, yeah, people are like, wow, that's like, so that's how you end up walking out dancing. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I shine on. I like the spotlight. That's the thing. Like a lot of people, they get so nervous, right? They get very like tripped out. Like they start thinking of like, oh, my family's out in the crowd, or
Mm.
oh, people are at home watching me on TV. Like that makes people nervous naturally.
Yeah.
Where to me is like, yeah, everyone's watching me right now. I know I'm on TV. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Like it's to me, bro. Like I even look at it from the outside, and I'm like, it's actually so weird how I have fun with all that because I totally get the whole thing with people being very nervous, like coming on big stage, big promotion, TV time, like that. That like it to me is like one thing that's I feel is the difference with me is because if you can perform under the spotlight, then you're a different type of dog, you know.
Yeah. Under
And
pressure.
just
Yeah.
yeah, I just have fun with them, man. I love that whole thing. Like it's just so fun to me.
I have to ask you, dude. So I noticed that while Cyrus Fees was interviewing you, dude, you seemed really distracted. Like you already knew what you were gonna say, and I don't even know if you were listening to what Cyrus was asking. What was going through your mind when he was interviewing you after your first fight
Like which one? The one for the
with
what's the name
Trey?
of
The one with Trey. The one where you called out, I believe you called out the other
Golf
YouTuber,
Hobby?
the YouTuber, yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Like whatever that dude was asking me in the ring, I just I literally I maybe heard the last 5 words that he would say, and then I would just base whatever I would say
Yeah,
from that. And like man, I can tell when I won that fight, I was in like a whole different realm because I
yeah,
was like, to me it was like, whoa, what did I just do,
yeah,
right? And when the mic was in front of me, I was like, oh shit, these guys are gonna interview me because I remember
yeah.
like I remember them saying like, oh yeah, like like not everyone's gonna get interviewed after a fight. And like, yeah, when I saw like the guy coming up to me with the mic and all that, asking me all this shit, you can even there's even one moment where I'm like, wait, what? What did you say? Can
Yeah,
you repeat
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like, yo, I honestly literally did. I had no idea what the fuck he was saying. I was so high off like the emotions, just like the whole like everything, and
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is crazy. And I just went off, like I just went off on the mic. But yeah, it's kind of funny because a lot of people quote me on that interview.
Yeah.
Like
You
so
you
many
you
people
you did
quote
a
me.
quote. You shared a quote by Nate Diaz as well.
Yeah, I quoted Nate Diaz when I called out Salt Poppy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool. When I heard it, oh, I know. Like I told you, I'm always cheering you guys on. When I heard that, I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." That's right. Hell yeah, I was pumped up, dude. I was pumped up.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Oh, man, yeah, good times, dude. Yeah, you have two great fights. You got a third one coming up. Both you or all three of you guys. You guys have won all three of you guys' fights, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, and
that I mean,
yeah. On top of that, we have other guys in our gym actually that are gonna be fighting on this card too.
oh hell yeah, that's
Yeah, a
exciting. That's
bunch of
exciting.
other.
That's
Oh
quite
yeah,
a few guys coming from that one gym. I mean, that gym is producing quite a lot of good fighters so far.
oh
You
yeah.
know,
The Wolf
that's
House, man.
exciting. The Wolf House. Oh, it's the Wolf House. My bad. I said the Wolf Pack. I
We
apologize.
are the Wolf Pack, though. That is. We are the Wolf Pack. It is a Wolf Pack.
Oh my god, dude. So did you? Were you? What was it like growing up in a Filipino household, brother? In Canada. What's it like, bro? Were your parents strict, or did you have a short leash growing up? Were you a good student, or what was it like
Mm,
growing up?
you know, it's actually really funny. I was not the best student. I
Okay.
was I was good until like I got into high school, and then when I got into high school, I kind of just like stopped giving a shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got into like actually a very I got into like a big party phase when I was in high school. So like coming home late or just not coming home.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. Like, yeah, like when I was younger, yeah, my parents were like, my mom was strict, but not like crazy strict. Plus, like me, I'm the oldest, right? I got like a younger sibling, and yeah, just pretty much being the oldest sibling, you're paving the way to
That's
just
right. Or
do whatever you
they
want.
make you pave the way. They make you
Yeah,
pave the way.
yeah, yeah. So, like, I was a bit of a it's a bit of a wild child. Like me, high school, like yeah, I got into just a party phase. I still passed, like I still passed high school and all that. But I was honestly, I was like, God, I was a bad student. Like I was never in class. Like it was literally like I probably in high school, my high school attendance record, I probably never went one whole week without me skipping something.
Yeah.
I never had like a clean week of attendance, like never.
Yeah.
And it's so fucked up because I'm just like, damn. I wonder if I was to try and really get like the craziest grades, like how would I have been? And I knew
Yeah.
I could, but I just like when you're at that age, like you just don't give a shit. Like
Hell no.
no, you just don't. But like I grew up very like yeah, like I grew up like pretty traditional in the sense of like you know like I know like very typical Filipino things that happen in a household. I eat like very very traditional like Filipino food. Like my mom, she cooks like the most like traditional stuff. So like to me, like I'm very very used to eating like that. To eat like the real like type of Filipino dishes. So like it's so hard for me to go to like a restaurant and be like, wow, this is good because I'm just
Mm.
like my
It's
mom
not
makes this.
mama's. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I grew up like that, like very like like very in touch with my culture and stuff. Like, look, you can see in my house, I got the flag and everything.
That's right. That's right.
Right. So
Hell
like
yeah.
I'm like this is the one I walk out with on my fights.
Hell yeah.
Um yeah, man. Like I just for me I'm very yeah, I was born here and all that, but like I'm very in touch with it, with the whole like, being Filipino and like culture, because like I can understand like Tagalog like really well. People can talk to me in Tagalog, but I'll end up responding in English because
in
it's just
English.
like it's just very like to me when I try to speak, it's like really slow and broken. And I'm just like, yo, like I understand everything you're saying. It's just if I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna talk back in English because for me to
Yeah.
respond, it takes so long. And just yeah, no, I grew up. I would say I grew up pretty Filipino. Like a lot of
Okay.
people think that I was born there and like I came here when I was little,
Mhm.
but I'm like, nah, dude, I was born here. I'm just very in touch with all that.
Did you get into any fights? Were you a brawler when you were a youngster in your party
Oh,
scene?
you know, it's really funny actually. Like when I was younger, like younger, like maybe like elementary, junior high, I was actually a very quiet kid. Like
Mm.
I didn't like fuck around or anything like that. I was always the smallest kid in my class. And I was just quiet. I would say like even high school actually too. Like I wasn't quiet, but that's when I started partying, you know, just going wild, having fun with my friends, right? I didn't really even get into fights until I was like 18, 19. Started like, you know, when like actually going to the bars and like, you know, just house parties and shit. Like I've like seen my friends go through things to where I'm like, oh, okay, like this is messed up. So like, you know, we like me and my buddies would have to jump in and then just yeah, to me, like actually that's really how I started getting into boxing was because when I was like 18, 19, like first turned like as an adult, because like here in Canada, well, like not all parts of Canada, but here where I'm from in Alberta, like when you're 18, you can go drinking at the bar and shit, right?
Not to ask that too.
So where like I know a lot of places in the States, you got to be 21.
Hmm.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I couldn't imagine waiting till 21 to walk into a liquor store. Cause like when I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, when I was like 18, bro, you're going into bars, you're going everywhere. So like we get into some dumb shit, right? I've seen things happen to my buddies, like, you know, like get their heads like cut open, stitched up and stuff like that. So when that part of my life was happening, I was like, okay, this is fucked. Like I need to stop this whole lifestyle and get into something and defend myself. So then I got
Hmm.
into boxing. Then when I got into boxing, I told myself like, yeah, yo, I'm gonna do this self defense, right? Just learn how to take care of myself and people around me. Then that's when I realized I'm like, well, I'm actually pretty good at this.
That's cool,
I
dude.
was
That's
just
cool.
fat. I was fat as fuck. Like I literally like bro, when I was in that phase of the whole like partying and just being wild type of phase, yeah, dude, I got myself up to like one. I remember stepping on the scale one time at the gym, like 215. So
Yeah.
it's wild to think I fight at like 155 now.
Yeah. Was it hard to shed the weight?
Like it was hard because of the fact that like for me like just going through like you know that kind of lifestyle, just partying and not giving a shit. It was hard because I had to pretty much change my way of thinking,
Yeah.
like lifestyle wise, right? Like
Hmm.
I had to start really learning like how to eat clean, like how to eat healthy, how to like portion your food and understand like how it goes together with working out and eating well, right?
To science. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like learning all that. So like, man, when I actually started doing all that and started getting like serious with the whole boxing, I didn't drink for like almost 2 years. Like I straight just cut off drinking. I was like, you know what? I was like, I just need to like just just change this whole lifestyle. And then yeah, just dove in.
I know I did an interview with Chachi Versace, and in our interview, he also mentioned that he was a fat kid too, and we got into the whole weight thing because I'm a fat dude. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a pretty big dude, and weight has always been an issue for me. It's something that I'd like to change, but as you can tell, I'm not that serious about changing it because I'm always doing something that goes against that whole healthy lifestyle. So good, good, man. I'm glad that, I guess joining some kind of sport, it just encompass being healthy and just that whole healthy lifestyle because you really can't compete or do anything if you're not taking care of your body. So that makes a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
sense.
If you like getting into any active thing will help you
Yeah,
start, right? Like that's all that is. Yeah, as long as you start somewhere.
yeah,
Right? Like that's what I always tell people. I'm like, man, just start just somewhere. Anywhere. Even fuck even going on a walk around your neighborhood. Like that's something, right?
all right, all right, all right. I guess I guess I should. Oh my God. Hey, so I heard I was watching your interview with was it Mike and Mish or Mish
Oh
or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you got to meet Big Ben, huh?
Yeah, backstage, BKFC, first BKFC. Yeah, yeah, Ben. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Yeah, dude. So I met Ben when I went to the I was in Kansas last year, late last year, for a fish like an officials referee judging seminar, and he was
Oh,
there, and
okay.
that's the first time that I had met him. And we've actually been kind of chatting. I don't even know how we started chatting, but we met up there, and man, yeah, if there's one thing that I could say about him is he's a fucking character, man. I was there to pay attention to my freaking to the seminar, and I was bullshitting with him the whole time. I was like, fuck. He's such a fucking funny dude, man. Ben is
Dude,
something.
he's a great dude.
Yeah,
Like me and the guys, like me and my teammates, we clicked with this dude so quick in the back, like when we were like just doing all that BKFC stuff, and he's just
yeah,
a great guy. Like I don't know, to me, like I don't know, he's like hella supportive, like really, really
yeah,
supportive dude. You know, like
yeah,
so to me, I just get good energy from the guy, and like he's just such a great dude.
yeah. Hopefully, I get to get an interview with him too, because I know he does like he drives the rig, the semi from
Yeah,
place
yeah,
to place to
he's
set up.
like the main trucker or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like his trucking company is the one that takes care of the BKC ring transport.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, because I'd like to get to know more behind the scene type thing,
Hmm.
the way it works. Because I aspire one day to be an employee of BKFC and do these interviews professionally one day.
That'd be
And he's
sick, man.
yeah, tell me about it, man. I'm hoping. But yeah, Ben is cool, man. We chat. I heard. Well, he told me. I learned from him that he actually used to manage quite a few BKFC fighters.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. Yeah. Man, he's such a cool dude. He was like, man, if you want to interview, let me know who you want to interview. I used to manage them. We're really close. Obviously, he's close to a lot of people because he's such a great guy. His energy's like a magnet.
Hmm.
But he's always support. Yeah, very supportive, man. I don't know. He's such a great dude. I'm glad you got to meet him, and yeah, man. Hopefully, you guys get to hang out soon. I want to hang out with him one day. I wanted to go to Sturgis this the next coming this weekend coming up,
Oh yeah.
because I know he was going to be there, and then there's a few fighters that I wanted to see. But anytime I can get an opportunity to go to an event and hang out with him, I'm definitely gonna hang out with him.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
cool
No,
dude.
he's just. It's funny because Ben will randomly call my ass,
Yeah,
and
that's bad.
like so random, right? And I'm just like, some. There's been times I've been at work, and next thing my phone's just going off, and I look, and it's Ben, and I'm like, what? I was like,
Yeah,
what's this guy calling for?
yeah,
And then, sometimes I'm able to answer, sometimes I can't because I'm just so busy at work. And then he'll just, yeah, I answer and he just goes off about some random
yeah.
thing. And it's like, whoa, like, holy shit. Yeah, no, he's just a fun dude. Like, he's a great guy.
um, do you, other than your teammates, have you got a chance to meet other fighters or, got to know other fighters in the promotion
In the promotion.
and BKFC?
Yeah, yeah. I've talked to, I don't know him too well, but I've talked to him, Nathan Rivera, other
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Filipino dude.
Yes, sir. I interviewed
Yeah,
him
he's a
too.
good
Hell
guy.
yeah.
That dude's a good guy. Like me and him, we became buddies. I think it was like after my first BKFC fight. We like followed each other on Instagram. And then
Yeah.
yeah, since then he's just, a real supportive guy. Like he talks to my teammates like Hassan and Drew also. We've all talked. Like I've like, he's a good dude. Like what's it called? Yeah, it's just I think it's also because like, we're both Filipino.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we're both like, for him, like he's American Filipino, me and Canadian Filipino, and just right, we just Filipinos are just always supportive of each other.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I
So
love you
like,
guys, man. Hell yeah.
yeah, there's that base connection right there. But then on top of that, like I've talked to him here and there too. Like he's a good dude, really good dude.
Yeah, yeah. I got, like I said, I got. He gave me the opportunity to interview him. Yeah, he's great. I follow him a lot. He's doing a lot of great things outside the ring as well. You know, it's
Yeah.
really great. Good for him. I'm telling you, man. You Filipinos, man. We need more. We need more Filipino fighters. I mean, boxing seems to be a natural you guys as well. So fighting, in other words.
Hmm.
So hopefully we get this fight tryouts in the Philippines or something. I don't know. We gotta do something, David Feldman. I'll go with you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
if they put a tryout out there in the Philippines somewhere, they will definitely scout a bunch of fucking dudes.
there's a lot of hungry people out there, and I don't mean
Yeah.
that like
No,
I mean
no,
that
like
hungry for.
you you'll see some dogs. Like you'll see
Yeah,
some
hell yeah.
killers. Yeah.
All right, I have a question about your nickname, dude. So I watch on Fridays. I watch one championship. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, oh
There's
yeah.
a Yeah, there's a few fighters who also have the nickname Super. Where it was that kind of where you got an inspiration from for the nickname Super, or where did it come from? Because all right, talk to me.
You watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So like Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Oh, so your
Yeah.
Instagram. So your Instagram is SS,
Yeah.
and then right? Yeah, okay. Because I saw that yesterday, and I was
Yeah.
like, when you were pointing down, like, oh, my name, and I was like, oh, it says SS Super
Yes.
Saiyan.
Yes.
Oh, that makes fucking
Yes.
sense.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You bro, that's
Hell
the
yes,
funniest
sir.
thing because you're like the only one who pieced together the SS. I have to explain to
Come
everybody,
on,
being
man.
like, "Yo, Super Saiyan, like Super Saiyan."
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
people are like, then they realize they're like, "Oh, that's why you got the
Yeah.
SS." And I'm just like,
I.
"That's literally
I
it."
had suspicion when. Yeah, once I saw the SS on your whole Instagram, I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is." But that's why I had to ask if it was kind of like, was it inspired from some of these Thailand fighters? Because I mean, we've got Super Lek,
Oh, I know
and
that guy. That guy's crazy.
Super, yeah, Super Ban. I mean, there's just a bunch of them. I want to go see fights over there one day. That's one of
Oh,
my
one
goals to go to
man,
the
me too.
Lumpini
One is
Stadium.
insane. There's this one guy.
Hell
There's
yeah,
one guy I know. He's from my province here. And you know the city Calgary. Yeah. So
yeah.
like there's a dude who fights in one championship from there. I don't know, you probably seen him. He's gone pretty viral for some of his highlights. Jake Peacock.
I've
He's got
probably
like
seen
one
them.
arm.
Yeah, there's a lot. So, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I did
Yeah,
see it. Yeah, I
that
did
dude,
see
bro.
it.
That dude's crazy.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't know him. I don't know him personally. I've met him like one.
You
I've
know
met
of
him one
him.
time in like the back room when I fought one time. And yeah, no, he's a crazy fighter, man. That guy is fucking crazy.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of your nickname, dude. It's a cool nickname, dude. Is that? I know you mentioned also that. I don't even like saying his fucking name because I don't like saying Papi to another fucking dude. I just no. So I'm just gonna
Salt
call him
Poppy,
Salt, dude. So Salt. I don't like saying Papi when it's referring to another guy.
bro. This man, this
he,
man blocked
yeah.
my ass on Instagram because I got so many people commenting on his shit, being like, "Yo, like you gotta fight Super
You
Chad.
ain't.
You should fight Super Chad." And he also, to me, it's like, "Yo, you never used to call yourself Super Salt Poppy, right?"
It don't even sound cool.
Bro,
It don't even
it's
sound
like,
cool.
dude, you just like. To me, I'm not hating on the guy. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I would just love to give this guy a real test of boxing because I
Yeah.
doubt this dude will fight me bare knuckle. I
No.
I doubt it, right? But yo, you want to be taken as a boxer? I feel like me, I'm like the perfect like test for this guy, you know? But he blocked my ass.
It's cool though, because It's cool though because if it were to happen, it's great because, and it's not so much. It's not that it's a cheesy reason to fight, but I mean, a nickname in fighting is a big deal. You know, everybody has a nickname whether they like it or not. You know, and it's part of their persona.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, uh, he. I don't know. I have an issue with YouTube boxers. I don't. I pay almost zero attention to except for Jake Paul, who I've been calling out for like a year, and I keep getting reported every time I'm challenging him.
Oh,
I'm not a professional fighter, but I said it in my interview with. I had an interview. Somebody interviewed me not long ago, and we were talking about Jake Paul, and I was like, just give me a year. I'm 37 and I called him out. I was, I'm 37. Give me a year to train, and I'll fight you. I'll fight you for free, just so I can be the one to knock your
holy
ass out.
fuck!
Um, I'm not a fan of Jake Paul. It's just Disney kid, pranks like, and then I don't know. I guess anything's possible when you have money, and I think it's cool that he has a lot of money, and he can say, you know what, I want to try this, and I want to try that, and it's working out for him. But yeah, I would definitely I don't know. I don't like Jake Paul. I would probably. I don't even like saying that I don't like people or that I hate people, but there's one person that I have animosity for. It's just because I feel like he's kind of tainting the sport of boxing as bad as it may seem already. It's just like a bunch of jokes. I feel like it's a joke. It's like joke fights
It's
almost,
like for me, it's
So
like now just seeing like where he is. It's like yeah, like you can't deny like he is getting better.
yeah, hell
But
yeah,
like I don't know, it's just so weird how it's like okay now like this guy could actually contend for like a world title, and like you look at the record and you're just like oh this is how you climbed to get to
yeah.
this point,
My
right?
point
So it's
exactly.
like I don't
Yeah,
know, it's weird, but like I don't know, I just like to people that know boxing, they will know, they will always be able to tell like the real legacy to like the entertainment
yeah,
legacy, I guess, you know,
yeah.
and just yeah, I don't know, like I don't know. I guess I just have to see more, but like I've been seeing it. The dude's getting better, but and like yeah, I don't know. Like for him to beat who did he beat last? Chavez Jr.
Chavez Jr.
I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, I get it. Chavez, like former world champ and like son of Chavez.
Too much controversy behind Chavez Jr. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's just I don't know.
I
To
don't know. A
me,
lot of yeah.
Jake Paul beating him like is not impressive to me.
Not a plus.
Yeah,
Not a
because it's
plus.
like one is like the dude is how old now, right? He's like way past his prime. Like, yeah, he was a world champ. He was like, he's a real boxer, like real boxer, right? Jake fought a real boxer, but like, look what Tommy Fury did to him.
About to bring that up. Yeah, and he was a real boxer. He was,
Tommy Fury,
he was he
what you
was
can see with him versus Tommy Fury was Tommy Fury, like you can tell he grew up having um the amateur experience. Because
experienced.
that's what
Yeah.
I saw in that fight. Like he had the experience over what Jake had. Jake wasn't getting destroyed, but he was getting boxed. That's what I saw
Yeah.
in
He was
that.
getting beat up a little
Right?
bit. Yeah.
And like, yeah, I don't know. I have to me, it's like it's just weird. It's just a weird way to climb up the ranks of boxing.
It
Like it's
is.
such a weird way to
Yeah.
climb up, but I guess he's doing it and he's bringing it. The only thing I could say that's actually no, there's like two things I would say that's very positive about what he's doing is what he's done for Amanda Serrano, like with women's boxing in that sense, crazy. Cause like the money that she's making now, it's insanity.
Compared to what she was
Yeah,
doing before,
it's
bro.
insanity, especially for her level that she's at. Is like, yeah, she deserves to be making money like that. She deserves to have like that spotlight because like she literally is like that girl is like high level. And then it's funny because in the gym, like a lot of young kids, like all these new youngins now, right? They talk about Jake Paul. So to them,
Hmm.
it gives them like it like how I look at it is like it gives them like that introduction into boxing. And then when you see these kids really get into boxing and into fighting, then they really see like the real shit. And then now there's younger new fans that are following the sport, right? Keeps the sport alive, right? Because I've seen kids literally like they got into it because of the whole Jake Paul YouTube stuff. But then when they started really liking boxing, then they do their actual research and then they see like the real side of boxing. And then yeah, next thing you know,
Hmm.
they're all into that, right? They're like they'll get so intense with learning all that, and then boom, now you have this new generation that's actually keeping up with the sport. So that's probably like the only thing I'd
Yeah.
say. Me personally, if they were to call me up and be like, "Hey, fight Salt Poppy on Jake Paul's undercard," yeah, let's do it. Like I would.
I was about to say that, dude. Well, I'm gonna keep calling him out. So if I get a fight with him,
We'll
anything's
both be on that
possible.
card, bro.
That's what I was about to say, dude.
Trust.
Yeah, I was about to say we'll both be on that shit. If he can do it, I mean, and not. I mean, yeah, he's training everything. I know I can do it. Anything is possible in this world. Like if Jake Paul's doing it, I know I got a shot. Like a Rocky story, you know. I'm a nobody, freaking doing interviews. So I can do it. I know I have it in me. So let's push for that, low key. Let's just do like fake fight cards and see if it catches on. I don't
Speak it
know. We'll
into
figure it out.
existence, bro. Speak it into existence.
Yes, sir.
That's all that is.
Yes, sir. Yeah, dude, I agree, man. I said in my interview, and one thing that I like that he is doing, and he's definitely bringing a lot of new eyes to
Oh
the
yeah.
sport, and a lot of kiddos, you know, that grew up watching him and his antics. You know, they're like, hey, let me dip my toes into the water and see what
Hmm.
it's like. All right, that's enough fight questions, man. Fighting is amazing, but these interviews are a little different. Let's see where are we at right now. I don't want to take too much time for you. Oh shit, we're almost at an hour. Time flies. All right. So I want to get to know you as Chad, bro, as my bro, as a friend of the people's dude. What do you do for fun, man? Nowadays, you're 27,
29.
right? 28, 27, 29. So what's 29-year-old Chad doing now that he's a professional BKFC fighter and so what do you do for fun? What's
That's actually a really good question because I do a lot. I do some shit that people don't expect that I do. So
let's
I,
go let it out, brother.
how old are you? How old are you, bro?
37.
Because I might 37, 37.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
do you know do you
37.
know the card game Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, of course. Hell
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
I compete in that shit. Like I like no joke.
You do? That's
Bro, no joke.
awesome.
Like I straight up like I compete in that shit. Like I play tournaments and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not bad.
To this day,
What's that?
it's like to this day, you still compete to this
To this
day.
day.
Hell
Bro, hold
yeah,
on.
that's awesome,
Let me
dude. That's fucking
I'll
awesome.
show you my deck. Hold on.
Hell
Show you one
yeah,
of my
run it,
decks.
run
Oh
it.
wait, give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yes,
Give me a
sir.
sec.
Yes, sir. Take your time. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, so no joke, I literally compete in this shit. Like I played it the well actually because I've been in training camp, I haven't been able to play tournaments lately. But yeah, I play like there's like a local store in my city here that one of my buddies owns.
Yeah.
So I play tournaments and like so here I have like my actual competitive deck.
Okay.
Oh actually, okay, if you saw my last fight, like during the weigh-ins, I came out with like a chain and it had like a Yu-Gi-Oh card on it.
Was it the Exodia one or what? Or was just the
No,
back
it's
of
a
the
blue
card?
eyes white dragon.
All right. All right.
So I have a gold blue eyes white dragon chain, right? And people think it's all jokes. I'm like, no, like I legit play Yu-Gi-Oh. So
All
like, yeah, like look at this, bro.
right.
Like
Let's see
I
what you
play
got.
this shit.
Hell yeah.
Like I really play this shit. Like I do this
Hey,
shit.
OG Blue Eyes. OG Blue Eyes. Look at that.
Bro, this right here, this bad boy right here, ultimate rare. This thing's like I think $400 Canadian right now.
Sheesh.
And then I got another like I got all like a bunch of like high rarity shit. Like I should this is like this right here. This is my competitive deck. Like I go into tourney with this exact deck. Oh shit! I shouldn't show my whole deck list, but
Yeah, bro, you're messing up your state. I'll block it out. I'll block it out. Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? That's actually, man, that's really cool to know, bro, because I mean, yeah, I asked this question to fighters, and a lot of the fighters I interview are a little older, around my age or older, have family and kids, so their life, having fun and relaxing, revolves around the family and doing things like that. So it's kind of refreshing to get this information from you because it's like, yeah, you're 29. Yu-Gi-Oh was huge. Yu-Gi-Oh was huge when I was young because I tried it for a little
oh
bit,
yeah, bro.
um,
Like when I was bro,
and it's like,
I've had cards since I was maybe like fuck I don't know maybe like 6 7 years old. I've had cards, and it's just a game I just have never let go of playing. And just when I started like because
yeah,
I've been competing like playing competitively since I was like 15 years old, and I just can't stop. Like I just can't fucking let it go. I have there's another game that actually I got into like real hard this past March. And if you see my TikToks, it's all over there too. You know what Beyblading is?
yeah, the little, yeah, yeah,
Tabletop?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah, yeah.
I'm talking like, bro, I got so into the new generation this past March, bro. It's so disgusting.
Bro,
Like I
bro, you're Asian as fuck. You're
bro,
Asian
like
as
it,
fuck.
bro, I'm telling you, it's so crazy. Cause like if you like the reason I got into it because I was like watching these TikToks, right? And then I seen in the Philippines, like out in the Philippines, it's fucking huge. Like I'm talking like man, like crazy big tournaments with like grown men. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, what's this about? You know? So then I got a couple of my buddies here. I'm like, yo, let's get into Beyblading again. And they're like, and I'm bro, I'm talking like if I'm not even joking. If you see my TikTok, like you'll see me and my friends go hard. Like I went to a tournament back in May for my first tournament. I signed up. It was like 80 players, and I made top eight cut. I was sixth place. I was just fucking ripping motherfuckers. and then and
Hell
then
yeah.
another hobby I just got into actually like a month ago now, about over a month, a little over a month ago, is golf. I started really getting into golf. And
Okay.
like that, no, that shit's crazy. Because like I never thought I'd ever like get into golf like that, like the way I do now. But like, holy man, like when you actually understand the sport, this shit is so fun,
Yeah.
so fucking fun, and like just so like to me, it's just such a vibe to be outside, hit balls and just work on your technique. It's I love that shit. So yeah, I have random ass hobbies like outside of fighting. Like I have very nerdy hobbies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You do.
I'm telling you, bro, it's like it's one of the funniest things because like when I tell people, they would never expect it, right? Because they see me just how I am outside, and then next thing you know, it's like you really get to know me. Like, yo, you're about to learn. Like, I'm one of the biggest nerds you're gonna meet.
Well, people about to know
Oh
now
yeah,
for sure,
no, like
dude.
for me, I love having that shit publicly out there. Like, bro, back when I was in like high school,
Good.
I didn't give a shit. Like, I would literally have my decks, my Yu-Gi-Oh decks, in my backpacks, like ready to go at all times.
Ready.
I was always strapped, bro. Like, I was always strapped.
I love that. I love that. Got a deck in each pocket. What's up? Which one do I? Which one
Yeah,
do I
no, straight
use?
up. I was always strapped. Like anyone wanted to play, I'm down.
You know, it's funny because when you mentioned golf, shout out to my friend Gio and family. I met them. Me and my wife used to go to the UFC conventions every summer for International Fight Week, and we met a couple there. We became friends, and then one day they're like, "Hey, it was like Saturday or something. Let's go to this driving range. It's not like Top Golf. It was like outside the strip, and I had no experience in it. I wasn't a fan. It looked boring. If I can't cheer somebody on, I don't know. I couldn't be there live and not be like a Happy Gilmore. I would be like a Happy
Yeah,
Gilmore
yeah,
fan
yeah.
watching golf. Like I can't be quiet. Don't tell me to be quiet. I have a beer in my hand. Like how are you telling me
Yeah.
to be quiet? Stop it. But once I got on there, my friend showed me how to grip
The club.
the club, and after a while, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's interesting because you don't just swing it. Like it's this whole like this. It's like a
Bro, yeah.
science, you
Like
know.
the technique, crazy.
Right? Yeah, dude. Yes, I think it's something that I would probably. I want to do that. I just don't have a lot of people that I know who are into it. That I would love to hit the driving range and just it was a great experience. So that's yeah. I'm not so much of a hater no more. Yeah, golfing seems to be cool. I tried doing like um, I used to work at an RV resort. I was a cook for an RV resort, and the owner's like, "Hey, some friends of mine are gonna go. They had a golf course, so we were doing that." I think the only problem is I don't think I can play golf and drink because after like a few drinks, like I'm just sloppy. I'm like, oh, I give up. Let's go to the next hole. Like I don't know how some people get drunk and then
No,
focus and
bro, trust.
hit those balls.
I didn't understand that at first too, but my first time I did 18 holes with some of my bros, bro. Like the more you get drunk, I don't know what it is, but the better you play. Like it's crazy. Like you swing just way more
Yeah.
smooth. Like you hit the ball way nice. I don't understand it, but like to me it was helping me. It made my game like way better like throughout the game of the 18 holes that I did.
Yeah, throughout the yeah. It's I don't know. It still blows my mind. I guess it might be that because it's not fast paced and you're not necessarily, cat to catch your breath or whatever. Alcohol tends to relax you out, and you're not so tense anymore. So I guess I would be tense when I would wind up the
Mhm.
club. I'd get really tense, so I'll miss it. I'll scratch the bottom. So I guess maybe that's how, because you're just a lot looser, and then you just since, especially if you already know the technique, and then once with a little bit of alcohol and you're a little looser, I think it helps a lot
Yeah, you're
to
more
really,
like in like a flow state. That's how I
yeah,
feel with it. Yeah,
yeah.
man. Like I'm telling you, like for me, when I started like when I played with my boys and like I got drunk, I was like, whoa. I was like, yo, this is so fun. Like it's so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck, I love golf.
yeah, dude. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna try to get into that one. Geez, talking about hobbies, dude. The only hobby I've never been too nerdy. I mean, I don't know. My nickname, Mr. Saturn. It's based on a Super Nintendo video game. I don't know if you've ever heard Mother Two or Earthbound. Super Smash Brothers. You remember Super
Yeah, yeah,
Smash
yeah, yeah.
Brothers?
What characters are from there?
So the character Ness from Super Smash
Ness.
Brothers is the
Yeah.
one with the bat. So he's from a game called Earthbound here in America and Mother 2 in Japan.
Oh.
And in the game, there's these little
Oh, okay,
aliens
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with a big nose.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. My buddy explained that to
So
me because his favorite character on Smash is Ness. Yeah,
me
okay, you
too. Yeah,
play him
yeah, yeah.
too.
So I play him too, but I don't even play that much anymore. Cause I tried a game. I got a PlayStation here, but it collects more dust than it gets turned on. Um, but yeah, so I'm not too nerdy, but I can be for since man. I think the one game, because you mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to play Pokemon a lot. I didn't. I tried getting to the cards, but I just ended up collecting
Oh,
them.
like
But
most
I would
people do, yeah.
compete. Yeah, I would compete in a video game. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't even go to the competitions, but I would always compete for a slot in the because you play
Mhm.
locally, and then if you win, certain people get chosen, get tickets to go fight at a
Yeah.
competition. I used to play competitively a lot. I used to spend hours grinding out the game and getting all these different Pokemon and natures and everything. I was super nerd out when it came to that
Oh,
game.
Pokemon's
I since
Pokemon's the
retired it.
shit, man. I love Pokemon.
Hell yeah, yeah, brother, me too. Well, not as much anymore. Like I had to hang my
Did
belt
you ever play like
with my
Scarlet and
Pokeballs.
Violet on Switch?
Yeah, yes, yes. Matter of fact, bro, I don't want sure if I should admit this, but yes, I played up to the recent one. I think it was
Yeah,
Scar.
Scarlet
Yeah,
and Violet.
yeah, the recent one. Yeah, yeah. Um, I kind of cheated a little bit because I had I didn't cheat when I battled, but what I would do is there was a lot of the people would just generate Pokemon from their computer and stuff. And I had the original Switch that could still be hacked. And what I would do is I'd get on my computer and I would create the Pokemon I wanted,
What?
and then just put them into my game. Yeah, I would put them into my game, and they would have to be legit. Like I would have to do have to do research because the game knows when like if a Pokemon doesn't have the right move, or for the generation, certain things get taken out. But I used to play competitively, dude, and I was passionate about it. And I had my own little Facebook group, and I would do giveaways. But it was just so time consuming to put into my freaking Nintendo Switch. It's like I just couldn't do it no more. I had to give it up. Now I don't even do much no more. I'm thinking of getting the new game, but I just don't want to collect dust. But that's as nerdy as I would probably be. Dragon Ball Z, I love Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball Super. I used to watch it religiously with my cousins. Like on, I don't know, it used to come out like on
Yeah,
Saturdays or something.
yeah,
One
yeah.
episode, like when they did the world champ. No, what championship
Tournament of
was it
Power,
with? That one. Oh my god, bro! I hate the
bro.
cliffhangers,
Like
man. I
every
hate
like
it.
the episode would just end, and you'd want to pull your hair out.
Yeah, dude, it's
Like
fucking
it was so
annoying,
annoying,
man.
man. It was literally like, what the fuck? Like, what are we like? I just want show me the fight.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it reminds me of Dragon Ball Z, dude. Like with the cell, with that was constant freaking, just like what's gonna happen next? What the hell is gonna happen next? And then
Bro, that
it's like a whole episode of talking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know Dragon Ball is like such a bitch for that, but I love that show. That's like for me one of my like for sure top animes like ever in my life.
Yeah, I agree. Did you ever catch Hajime no Ippo? It's a boxing
Yeah, oh
anime.
yeah, bro. I remember I binged that whole series in like a summer, like
Yeah,
2 months. I
yeah.
just went off because like it was funny because it was during like a training camp, like before an amateur fight that I had, and I discovered Ipo, and I was like, hey yo, you know what? I'm gonna watch
Hmm.
this, and then
Yeah, me
fuck
too.
man, I dove in. I remember like coming home from a training sesh, and through the night I would watch maybe like 5 episodes, just
Yeah,
binge like a good.
I like it. I like it because like the beginning, like the first 5, 10, maybe 15 episodes, every episode was about a new technique,
Yeah,
a boxing technique or a real
yeah.
technique. I was like, this is not only
No,
educational,
that's
but this
that's
is
what I
like
fucked with, man.
entertaining.
That's what I really fucked with that anime is because like they were talking like real shit about boxing. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I really like about it. And it's old. Like that's
yeah.
an old ass show.
Is it? I thought it was new. I don't know, it just popped up on my Instagram one day. I was like, so I didn't know it was that
No,
old.
that thing that yeah, that show's old, man. Like I'm pretty sure the first season came out fuck, I don't even know, probably early 90s or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Wow,
old, man.
probably.
It's old. But it's like what I love about that show too is cuz they actually do like legit references on like actual legends of the
Yeah.
sport.
Hmm.
So it's like it's so dope. Like I love it. If you're like a
Yeah.
huge boxing
It's
fan,
funny
like it's
too.
so sick.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a very funny show too. It's very
Oh, it's
comedic. The way his team members mess with him and everything, and yeah, I liked it. And you know, it's funny because I actually discovered them the show just by these people take clips of his training and stuff, and then they add their own little inspirational
oh
quotes and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I see.
So that's how I got into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Let me wind this down a little bit and let me get you out of here. I appreciate you hanging out with me, man, and getting to know you. A lot of people are gonna get to know you a little more personal with this interview, buddy. So I
Bro, of
appreciate
course.
you.
Thanks for having me, man. This is dope. I love this shit. This shit's fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna just give you a random questions, kind of throw you off a little bit, fun questions, you know, just to see what kind of answers you belt
Okay.
out. Um, All right, so you're on the spotlight now, man. You got a lot of eyes on you. I'm assuming there's people maybe messaging you. Wait, before I even get into this question, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, good. That makes it easier.
What are you gonna
So,
ask me, bro?
well, you got to be ready. So do you have you ever gotten a DM from, I don't know, some young lady, some lady out there, some girl saw you fight, and what's the craziest? If not even from a woman fan, but even a guy fan, man, what's the craziest DM or message you've received on any of your social platforms?
Hmm.
And it's okay to say none. That's totally okay because a lot of people choose that answer, bro, because they don't want to say.
I'm just man. All I gotta say is like, okay. This is like to me, it's just so funny because it's um, like a little like man, just a little bit of clout can just can just change
Yeah.
perspectives, you know. And
Hmm.
like it's so it to me, it's just so funny how like I just remember like before like any of this BKFC stuff, there'd be like girls I'm talking to, right? Like and you're talking, right? Trying to get to know them, right? And then
Hmm.
you're trying to like hang out with them and just see what could go on, right?
That's right.
And I just remember like during that time, like it would be just so hard. Like it'd be like just trying to get someone to hang out and come out and go do something. Like it'd be kind of like a bit of a challenge, right? But fuck, bro, like you knock a guy out, bare knuckle on TV. Next thing you know, these girls are hitting you up being like, "Oh, hey, like whenever you want to hang out, like
All
let
of
me
a
know.
sudden,
I'm free at this." And then you're just like, "Yo, like I've been trying to hang with you. Like what the fuck?" So it's
you
just I
know.
don't know. It's just to me, it's really funny to see like how that flips, right? But at the same time, like it is. It's really true. And the
Yeah.
thing is like for me now is like I'm not just gonna like I don't know. To me, it's like if you were someone like I've been trying to like holler at before all this shit, and then now you're hollering at me because you're seeing all this shit. Like to me, it's kind of like a bit of a turnoff because it's like, yo, now that you see I got some motion, like now you're trying to hang out, now you're trying to like actually give me some of your time. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like get away from me,
It
right?
reminds me of Ian Machado Gary. I don't want to bash him too much because he's got a lot. You watch UFC?
Oh yeah, oh
So
yeah,
Ian Machado Gary's wife is like 20 years older than him or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like sometimes that's how it is, man. It's like, damn, it's like all of a sudden I'm over here on the spotlight. Now you're trying to, yeah, it's a kind of a turnoff. I mean,
It is
not
because
that I've experienced because I got no games, so it's pretty dry over here. But it's a
it's
kind of a
just to
turnoff.
me, it's like, yo, like that's straight up like some gold digging type of shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like straight up like it's like groupie behavior,
Yeah.
and like I don't know. To me, I'm just kind of like, dealing with it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I don't take people like that seriously. I'm just like
Good.
I can't take you seriously if that's why like because you can kind of tell that's why they're hollering at you, right?
Of course. Yeah. What kind of I on the same subject, maybe somebody out here who's gonna watch your interview probably hasn't even seen you fight. They're just, oh, this guy, I think I like him. What kind of girls are you into? What do you look for in a girl? And then, you know what? Let's even go a step further since we're dudes. Physically, what do you look for in a woman?
Like what we mean like physically, like what they look like.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna ask you, obviously, on the
I'm
inside, what do you?
honestly, bro. I'm so like I'm like very like I want to say I have like one type of chick. I like
Hmm.
like to me it's like if you're pretty, you're pretty. But
Yeah.
I've noticed like I have okay. Actually, I'll lay this down. This is like my top three.
All right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I
But
like this shit.
for me, like this is not because I am Filipino, but man, Filipinas to me are like it's like home. They're just like to me like I know some beautiful ass Filipino girls. A lot of friends of mine, beautiful women, right?
Hmm.
And like yeah, just I don't know. To me, like I think like Filipino women are like absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And just on top of that, right, like same culture and all that shit, that plays like a big part too, right? And then next, I would say I love Latinas. I think Latinas
Okay.
are like just as bad because they're pretty much like Filipinas to
Yeah.
the sense of like they got culture, but also I don't know, man. There's something with me to where like with Filipinas and Latinas, like they got that attitude that just like keeps you in line. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Yeah.
So it's like to me,
Okay.
like that's I'm cool with that. I like that. Like I like that
Okay.
little bit of like a feisty kind of energy. And like the one thing too with like Filipinas and like Latinas, like they're usually like short girls with a
Mm.
lot of energy, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and very loud, like out there kind of people. And then, but then this is where it goes on the total different side of the spectrum. On top of that, I've noticed this. I think it's because I was born here in
Mm-hmm.
Alberta in Canada. Fuck man, I love like a fine like blonde haired blue eyed white chick or like blonde
Yeah.
hair green eyes. Like to me it's like I think about like the iconic like Dallas Cowboys cheerleader look.
Okay. Okay.
Like that type of chick. Like I think
Hell
those
yeah.
kind of girls are like so bad. Like so bad. I have like such a weakness for those types of girls too. It's so crazy because it's like one is like there's those the Asian, Hispanic, tan, dark hair, and then boom, next thing you know, there's the whole Starbucks drinking fucking pumpkin
Yeah.
spice
Yeah.
latte
Yeah.
drink fucking white girls. Like it's so weird, man. I have such a weird spectrum. Yeah, that's my thing.
Nah. It's funny because my wife was 4'10", bro. She was tiny, and
410?
yeah, bro, she was like 4'10". You know what's funny? I used to make fun of her all the time. It's like, babe, you're legally a little person. You may not look like, you have the look of a little person, but you're legally a little person. We could probably get a handicap thing so we can park up front.
Yo,
And,
that's
and she's
hilarious.
she used to get mad, but I was like, but babe, I like it. So don't take it the wrong way. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, like that's fine.
Yeah, something about okay. I haven't really been out there because my wife passed away last year, so I haven't really been out
Bro, my
there.
condolences to you, brother.
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it.
Condolences to you, bro. Rest, may her
Uh,
rest in peace.
I hope so. She's looking after me. But I know that I've told her. I mentioned to you earlier that if I ever go to the Philippines, I probably won't come back. Filipino women are they're very unique. I think in my book they check off a lot of the things that I like. Every Filipino woman with good values and that are close to their family
Yeah,
always bring some kind of humbleness,
yeah,
caring.
yeah.
When my wife was in a nursing home, everybody was Filipino there. I
Mhm.
mean, you guys as a culture are just like just really giving, and you guys have a big heart, and I'm attracted to that because I like to consider myself a good person and with a good heart. So once I met her and her family and then her friends and everything, and just went on from there. Because that was pretty much my first experience being with a Filipino lady. I grew up in a Filipino neighborhood. I grew up in Carson. I'm in Carson now, but further down, it's just all I was surrounded by Filipino people, and that was kind of
Where
my
is that,
first.
bro? Like, what state is that?
I'm here in California.
Oh, Cali. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so
Yeah.
Carson, California has Carson. So I lived in San Diego. They have a huge Filipino population.
Oh, yeah.
Here in Carson, huge Filipino population, and then the Bay Area,
In Los
huge.
Angeles.
Yes, Los
Yeah,
Angeles. Yes.
yeah. I know that they have
And
a huge Filipino community there.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. For me, I love you guys as peoples. Your ladies are amazing. Um, but yeah, yeah, Filipino man. And then obviously, of course, I like my Mexicanas, Mexican
Mhm.
women, because the culture thing, it's you
Yeah,
share
yeah.
the same
Culture
culture.
thing. Yeah,
It's easy. It's
yeah.
easier.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Um,
feel, bro. I feel you on that. I feel you on
yeah,
the whole culture thing because it's like, how's this gonna work, kind of thing. You
yeah.
know? Yeah,
Yeah, and not always you meet somebody that even did two different cultures where maybe both people are acceptive or accepting of each other's culture. It's
yeah.
not always the same, so it might take a little work. But I don't know. Like I said, we're like cousins, so I think it'll be a easy for me to, if I were to ever get back out there, to probably find me a Filipino lady. I don't
But
know. We'll see
to
what
me, like
happens.
the one thing is like what I love, bro, is like the hospitality.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
because it's like one for me, like growing up Filipino is like yo, like instinctively, like I'm gonna take care of you,
Hmm.
right? So it's like when you give me back that same energy, like it's
It
just gonna work.
works.
It's just gonna
Yeah, it
work.
works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's just gonna work, right? You're just gonna click, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. It's like to me, it's a very like weird thing because like now I would say like I'm not necessarily like looking for like a girlfriend per se. It's
Okay.
just more
That's
kind
fair.
of like I'm just in that phase of just yo, I just gotta do what I gotta do.
Go with the flow, man. Just yeah.
Yeah. If someone stumbles into my life and somehow we just click, like that's cool, right? But me necessarily, like I'm not out there like looking for a wife or nothing. Nah, I just don't.
You still got a bright future ahead of you. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna sit here and say that man having a partner by your side, a significant other necessarily will drag you down. But I was thinking about the Rocky movies, when when Mickey was telling him, hey, when he questions Rocky, like, hey, are you guys doing it? Something along those lines. And it's like, yeah, because women weaken legs. So you right now, bro, you're in your prime, dude. So that's good. If it happens, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna not go with it, but it's good. It's good that it's not your primary focus, brother. That says a
Yeah,
lot.
no, it's not like a primary folk. Like I don't have thoughts of like, oh, I gotta like settle down, have kids right away, type of thing. Like, nah, I don't have those thoughts. Like to me, right now, it's just kind of like, yo, I'm just gonna do my thing, and if someone comes across and they want to be part of this whole lifestyle, cool. Let's see what happens. But
Yeah.
to me, it's like you got to be able to handle like this type of shit
Hmm.
because okay, that's a funny thing actually. So
Run it.
my ex, like a few months back, right? I was dating this one chick, and she just like, yeah, I don't know. I guess just can't handle like I don't know, just can't handle the whole idea of like just what this life can bring, right? Like like the DMs of girls saying crazy ass shit to you,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
it's like, man, like you gotta understand, like one is like people will say some wild things, but like I'm not out here trying to like entertain any of that, right? And like some people just they overthink it. They think like, oh, you're out here fucking around behind my back, and it's like, what?
It's no, it's natural, bro. I get it, but it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to be with somebody in this
Yeah, no,
lifestyle.
I've
It
learned
takes.
that. Like I've definitely learned that with this
Yeah.
last relationship that I had, and I'm just like, okay, like yo, if you can't hang, you can't hang. That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, to me
Yeah.
now is like I've learned to where like if I'm gonna like take someone seriously on that kind of level, it's like you need to understand that like one is like yo, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Like don't think that I'm out here trying to fuck around because of like the messages and the follows that I
Yeah.
get, right? Like I'm not doing that. Like that's not for me has never been a thing. Like to me, like I've never thought of like taking someone's trust and like betraying them.
He's
It's
loyal,
hella
ladies.
unfair. Like to me, that's because like I've had that happen to me myself, where like a
Yeah.
few girls kind of just like fucked around and shit, right? And like yeah, that shit sucks. Like straight up, it sucks. So it's like to me, it's like yo, if I'm taking you seriously, like don't like I'm not like I have no intention of like fucking with you. So it's just like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like to me, to really take someone seriously is like you really got to be prepared to just be able to like handle the spotlight, I guess. In a,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Well put. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm glad though. I'm glad that you're really focused on your fight, dude. I don't know if you've seen that. There's a video going around. I don't know if you noticed on Instagram. There's these meme videos that people focus on. So there's these accounts that just have the name of the meme and they repeat the same meme video over and over. But there's one called John Tavius or something. He's like John Tavius. He's like, these kids at school. It's like what's the advice of the day? And he's like, you gotta stay gaming, bro. You can't be focused on none of these girls. You gotta stay gaming, and it pops up all the
Yeah,
time.
no, I
So
seen TikToks of
I
that.
think it's
I
pretty.
seen those. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's cool, man. Especially for people in the fight game, it's good to just stay focused in the fight, and then later on maybe find something if something comes up, that's good. I like where your head's at, brother.
thanks, bro.
I like that.
Thank you,
All right, I promise we're gonna wind down. I'm just getting a little too
bro. I'm
comfortable
good with
here.
whatever. I honestly don't care. I'm cool with all this.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you, dude. All right, I have to ask, dude, because you mentioned it, and I have
Okay.
to ask. So, what is the craziest DM you've gotten? And you can say as much as you want. What's the craziest DM you've gotten from a protect? Hey, be quiet, Google. From just a I don't know, some girl might have messaged you randomly, or I don't know. What's the craziest thing they said to you? Now that you're a star, you're in the limelight.
Okay, like, hold on. I'm trying to remember how the DM went because it was like I posted some shit. I don't remember what I posted. It was definitely something like I think a little bit after my last fight, and I posted some shit like being like hella confident and just kind of like I was just feeling myself, you
Hmm.
know. So I'm just talking some shit, just like real confident, right? I think I said some shit along the lines of like it was like along the lines of like, oh yeah, like I do things that most people don't do in order to walk into rooms that most people won't see. It was like something like that. And then I remember this one girl, Filipino girl, and like you probably know what this word means because your wife was Filipino. And she just texted me being like, you know what, actually she was like, fuck she say. I'm trying to think of how she worded it, but she pretty much said she was like, wow, like my peck just tingled. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, whoa. And like to me it was so funny because like me and her have never talked like that. And
Yeah.
she just says some shit like that. And I was like, whoa. I was like, damn, okay. and, then,
Hell yeah! All
and then I
right.
remember there was this other time too. This one girl said some weird ass it was like weird. And I was kind of like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by that? All she like this is a different chick now. She was like saying, because we've known each other for like a while, but we've never like had that kind of conversation. And then, there was time where like, we're flirting a little bit. And she was all like, oh, like I've never fucked a Chad before. And I was like, yo, like what does that mean?
Yeah, that means a lot, man. I don't know.
I was like, yo, like, how many names do you have on your resume? I was like, what?
I
I was
mean,
like, what?
Chad is pretty unique, though. I don't know. I mean, the only Chad I know of is Chad Mendez, the
So,
UFC
bro, that
fighter.
was the thing. I was like, is that how you're looking at me? Like, you just like, I've never banged a Chad before. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, yo, what,
Oh my god, that's crazy,
bro?
bro. That was good. I like that.
I've also had, like girls be like, um, oh, okay. This fucking hilarious. I had this actually a couple days ago. So I'm selling tickets for this fight, right? This coming fight, right? And
Yes,
this
sir.
chick, she's a friend of mine, but it's just some wild shit. If she sees this interview, she's gonna know it's her. But she's all like, oh, like I'm looking for an exclusive like something along the lines of like, oh, I'm looking for like an exclusive seat to the fight. I'm like, oh, okay, like what kind of seat are you like, inquiring about? And she's like, oh, I'm looking for like the limit one ride seat, and I was just like,
Oh
huh.
shit.
I was like, huh. I was like, huh. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But like that's the thing is like, man, some girls make some jokes. Some
Ladies,
Yo, I'm telling you,
ladies.
like there's some girls like make some jokes like that, and I'm like, is this is this what girls feel like when guys just say that type of those hints, you know? And I'm just like, damn, like, whoa, okay. I'm like, shit, all right. I guess that's what it is.
That's actually cool you say that. That's cool you say that because even when I do shoot my shot, like I said, I tend to be very
Oh yeah,
respectful.
like I'm
Uh
not to me like, yo, I'm not gonna make jokes of like, oh, like I'm trying to bang you. Like, no.
no,
Like
of
no, like
course.
for me, like yo, I'm making jokes of like being like, hey, like, oh, it would be real nice if I went to this place with someone pretty, you know, or something like that,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like you know, do things like, oh, let's like go do this together or something, experience this like together, right, type of
Yeah.
thing. To where some girls they'll say some wild ass shit to me, where it's straight up related to sex, and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, like okay,
But it's true though. It's true though because like I said, like I don't come off like that, but I know dudes do.
oh, dude, a lot
And
of
it's and
guys
it
do.
just
And
yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah. And
gross
it
where it's like man, that's not gonna get you no
but it
pussy.
well, you know what though? It's funny you mentioned that. Somehow I still believe that like I don't know, 50% of the time that shit I has to work.
Oh,
It has to work.
you're
I think you
confident.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're confident.
Yeah, because I don't know. But it does blow my mind that, when now that you had mentioned your the DMs you got and how you felt like it just kind of threw you back. Like I guess it's true. Maybe some women who don't welcome it, they must be like, really, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
what? Like, yeah, it's true. Maybe they feel a little fucked up, a little like, damn, that was, ugh.
yeah. Like
Next,
you know, I feel
you
like
know?
some girls, like if you do that kind of thing, then they'll just be like, oh, okay, now you're just coming on a little way too hard. And then they get kind
Yeah,
of irked
yeah,
by it,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like yeah,
exactly. So,
sometimes I'm sitting there and I see my phone and I'm like, yo, I don't even know how to respond to this right now.
sheesh. Well, watch yourself. You don't want to get sucked into something. You don't want a girl to tell you some shit that's gonna be like, oh fuck, what the hell's going on? All right, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Be careful. Some of these girls are demons, just like some of these dudes hitting up the girls in DMs. I mean, there's demon people
Oh,
out
I
there
know.
who's just gonna go
I
wild.
know. You gotta be on your toes all the time, man.
All right, all right, all right, right, right. Let's keep changing the freaking. All right, we're almost done, buddy. We're almost done. So you're a gamer. You game. I'm assuming when you get a
Like video
chance.
games? To be
Yeah.
honest, not really. Like I'm like
Okay.
more for me like nerdy side, like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
I was about to
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, you're
Yeah, like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm really heavy into that.
Uh, all right, but you know of Street Fighter and SNK, right? Like King of Fighters.
What's King of Fighters?
You know King of Fighters, like Terry Bogard, Mai Minase, Kyo, something. It's like the Street Fighter of I don't know. You don't know King of
Oh,
Fighters? I know you know
no,
King of
bro. Like
Fighters. Terry Bogard always has the denim jacket with the ripped off sleeves, long blonde hair, and has a red cap that says Fatal Fury. I know you've seen him. And then Joe Higashi, the box, he's like a kickboxer. He has like long freaking blonde hair, and no, not blonde, it's
King
brown.
of I
All
don't
right,
know. Like
well,
to me, like I play because if I play like a video game, I'm playing Dragon Ball.
like, yeah, yeah. I know they
Like
have
Fighter
the
Z?
the legacy. Well, I remember.
Fighter
Yeah,
Z,
yeah,
I
yeah.
play that. I play a lot of Naruto. I
Okay,
play like fuck. What's I'm trying to think. What's King of Fighters?
here I'm gonna show it to you real quick because I know you know once you see it. It's huge. It's
It's a
huge
video
game.
game,
It's
right?
a video game, and then yeah, they have like certain movies, kind of like the Street Fighter movies, but it's all animation. King of
King of Fighters.
Fighters.
Whoa.
Let's see if you can. Oh, it ain't. I don't know if you can see a little bit. You see, there's
Okay, okay.
Terry Bogard.
Okay, the
It's
guy in that
essentially like a
orange gi with the yellow hair, I do recognize. Okay, wait, I recognize that dude with the red hat and the red jacket. Yeah, yeah, no,
yeah.
I recognize it. Are any of those dudes in Smash?
I think the dude with the red hat might be in Smash,
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
like the newest one. He was like an unlockable character. Um, so my question is, but I'm gonna stick to Street Fighter because I know you know
yeah. I
Street
do know
Fighter.
some Street Fighter.
All right, so if you could be a Street Fighter, who would you pick? Who would be your character from the ones you remember?
Fuck the dude with the gi. He's got a white gi with the red gloves. Yeah, him,
Ryu.
him.
Ryu.
The Hadouken.
Okay. It's funny because yeah, it's funny because Ryan who just fought this past weekend, his nickname is Ryu or Ryu because he's like, oh, I like the American name because in the United States nobody knew how to pronounce it correctly and it was always Ryu, 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 never Ryu because that's how you're supposed to
Mm.
pronounce it. But yeah, it's he's a good character. He's a good character. What about since you know Yu-Gi-Oh more? Who's one of your favorite characters from the anime series? Who did you like? Or maybe growing up watching the series, who did you like? Oh yeah, man, I want to be like him, or he's cool.
Well, like one is it's kind of funny because one is like the main character is the goat, right? Like Yugi Moto himself, he's the
Yep.
goat, right? The pharaoh, fucking that dude, just a
Yeah.
G. But I would say like the dude I would say relate to the most.
There
I
you
would
go. Yeah.
say like Jaden from the second series, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
I don't think I
So
caught that one.
he plays like an elemental hero deck, which like for me like I have
hmm
in real life too. That's like one of my most favorite decks like ever. And just
Don't give out too much. Don't
oh
give
yeah,
out too
no, no, don't
much
worry.
in case any of
The
your.
deck I showed earlier, that's a whole different deck. But like Jaden, I feel with him, like his Japanese name is Judai. So when they Americanized him, they translated it to Jaden. But for like I don't know, for me, I like his style, his character is because he's the type to just be like he's just down to go up against anybody, right? Where it's like to me, it's like yeah, like in order to get better, you got to be willing to take on the challenge, and like that's just how he is. And like the dude's just like he's just his character was written like just as like a fun guy that's like
Yeah.
just always down to take a challenge, like always there for your friends, always got your boys' backs, like that type of shit, right? And like the thing too, like that relates to like the main character Yugi from like the OG series.
Yeah.
He's always like he always had that mentality of like you don't do anything alone. Like you got your
That's right.
friends that got your back. Like you got the people around you that support you that got your back. So that's like to me is like I look at that as like yeah, like true strength doesn't come from just yourself. It
Yourself.
comes
Yeah.
from like you too. It comes from you, but it also comes from like your circle, right? Like
Yeah.
whoever's in your circle, like that's what can boost you. And like I'm like a firm believer too. Like the whole when people say like oh like you are of you're a product of the what you surround yourself by.
Your
Yeah.
environment.
So like that's one of the things, right? And I feel like I'm only here in this position because of the people I hang out with and the guys like on my team that I train with every day. And like thanks to them, created Super Chad and now I'm here, right? Like I know for a fact like if I didn't meet the team that I have now, I would not be at this level of fighting at all. So
Yeah.
that's how I look at like things in like relation of like to animes and stuff that I watch, where it's like the whole like idea of like when you look at every main character in any show, he's always got a support system that helps them.
Hey Chad, give me one
Yeah,
sec. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to step out real quick. Give me one
yeah,
second,
yeah, yeah.
okay?
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Hold on,
Do your
buddy.
thing. Do your thing.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. on, Chad. I'm coming, buddy.
No, you're
Sorry.
good, bro.
I had oh my god! So I ordered Walmart delivery, and there's like a window where they're supposed to show up, and they're like, "I'm here early." I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to time the interview and everything," and my
No,
bad. I just got to let them
yo,
in to
don't
drop off
worry,
the
don't worry. It's
groceries.
all good, all good. Don't worry.
All right. Hold on. So we were talking about you're not you're a product of your environment. You don't do things alone. You are as far as your teammates take you. Something along
Yeah.
those lines. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No,
brother.
no,
Go ahead.
that's pretty much it. It's really just I believe like you can't truly do anything alone.
Yeah,
Like
I
that's the
agree.
thing. Like you can't do anything alone. Like you want to really reach like a certain level. Like there's no way you're doing that shit alone. Hmm.
Yeah, I agree 100%, brother. All right, couple more questions, bro. I'll let you go. So if you, okay, man. So if you could go back in time and fight anybody in history, who would it be? Anybody. Who would you knock out? Because you have knockout power for sure.
Hmm.
Take your
Talking
time,
like
man. I want to
a
be
real
creative.
fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or somebody you just, maybe somebody, a historical figure that you just, I don't like this guy. If I could, I'll go back in time and knock his ass out, erase him from history.
Hmm. Okay, when I think about like fighting, like boxing, I'm always thinking like, man, what would it be like if I went against Pacquiao in his prime?
All right, hell yeah,
Like
okay.
I think about that because I'm like, man, this guy was insane. Like the speed, like the power, like the footwork, like he was so insane back when he was like
In his
when I
prime,
was
yeah.
little, like watching him, bro, like I was just like, how, like, what the fuck? Like, how does a guy just move like that? You know? I would love to see how I stand up with him because, like, just to understand, like, just that level, you know? It would be so crazy for me to feel what that's like, just to see how he was back then. But, like, fuck, it's crazy because, like, with me right now, like, I have this confidence where I'm like, it don't matter who you put in front of me, I'm gonna get the job done, right? And it's like so weird because like I think about I'm like, hey, how about me now against like early 2000s Pacquiao? I'm just like, bruh, that would actually be a challenge. That's like a real challenge. Go 12 rounds with this fucking guy when he was like at that level,
He's fast though. I mean, his combinations.
bro,
He was. Oof.
and strong, right? Like
Yeah,
he hit like a fucking truck.
like a truck.
Like a truck, bro. I just to me is like one of the fights I remember when I was young was when I watched him against Margarito.
Oh my god, that's fucking
And
guy. Yeah,
bro,
this
bro,
fucking guy.
bro, the way he fucking dummied Margarito's face, like to the point where like I remember to the point like some round, Manny was like beating him, he was popping him, like just popping him. And then I remember Manny looks at the ref like, yo,
Like,
like
what's
are you
up? What's
are
going?
you gonna do something about this? And the guy would have stopped the fight. So Manny just bop, 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 and you're like, bro, like Margarito's literally like a head taller than this guy,
Yeah,
and he's just popping him, and you're like, what? And yeah, dude, I remember I think I was like 14, maybe 15 at the time. I don't remember exactly, but I was young, and I was like, whoa, this guy is crazy. Yeah, no, I think about that. I do. I think about like that's the one where like it's like a fantasy fight in my head where I'm like, man, how would I do against Prime Pacquiao? It'd be
I'm
tough.
gonna I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. I'm gonna clip it and I'm gonna tag him and see if we can get some attention.
Yeah, that's
Uh, you're Filipino, bro. You guys are like brothers. You're countrymen, in other words.
mhm.
Uh, what would you want to tell him if he's gonna see this video, if he sees this clip that I'm gonna clip out? What would you like to tell Manny Pacquiao? Because I'm assuming he's been an inspiration for you when it comes
Big
to
time,
fighting.
big time. That's my idol. Like for me to like go in and do like fighting and like to me it's like he was my idol because I literally grew up watching him like Pacquiao nights were like it's a party, and
Yes, yes.
to me that's what I loved about it was the fact that like he really brought together like Filipinos in
Families, yeah.
any part of the world, bro. Like any part of the world, if you're Filipino and there's a Pacquiao fight, you're
Time
having a
stops.
party.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're having a party at your house. Like the party is gonna go on hours after the fight. Like it became like a cultural tradition thing. So
yeah.
then the thing is to me is like that's what I want to like bring back to like the Filipino community is like the whole like bringing back parties for like a certain Filipino fighter. I remember I said this during my interview when I was on the BKFC tryouts reality show. Like me and Chris Lytle, like I literally told him this. I was like, man, I want to bring back that like that type of thing, that part of the culture where like people come together. And it's so cool because like people that like when I fight is I have people sending me like different videos of them throwing parties at their house. Their families are watching. Like now their mom and dads know who I am. Now their grandparents like know who I am. It's like so crazy. And then I've literally like I've been out to where like I meet people like friends of friends and then they introduce themselves and then they're like, yo, like we watched you fight at this party, like, and then their kids are with them and they're just like, hey, that's the guy on TV. Like I love that whole idea. Like I'm bringing that back to like people my age and the younger people where they're actually gathering to watch like a Filipino fighter fight. That's what I want to bring back. And like to me is like because like I want to do this because of what I seen how Manny did it, like what he did. But I don't think I can get to that level. His level was crazy.
Stop.
This guy literally
Stop.
he had this guy was so crazy that like in the Philippines, bro, like no one was in the street.
I'm telling you, time stops, bro. It was
Bro,
empty. I would
like
see that. Yeah.
yeah, bro, and I'm talking like no crime, like nothing. Like
yeah, dude.
during the 12 rounds, Pacquiao's on TV, bro, the world stops.
Yeah.
And just everybody's glued to that fucking TV. Like you'll see screens like this big back in the day, and like 30 people in like a room just
yeah.
watching that little ass TV. And then boom, Manny like drops a guy, they go crazy. So it's like, yeah, no, to me, like, bro, that guy literally he's my idol. Like he did it.
Give him a message. Give him a message right now, brother. What do you want to say to him? We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna tag him.
Bro, all I gotta say is to Kuya Manny, like
Cool. Yeah.
because of you, like I wouldn't be where I am now, but it would be an honor to meet you one day, possibly train with you one day. It
Oh
would
yeah.
be an absolute honor to learn and to just understand like how you do it.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
And there's people who are gonna be watching this interview. We there was two Tagalog words that were used, so we're gonna let them know what they mean. The first one was peg peg. Peg peg is what, Chad?
Means pussy.
oh my god. and kuya means brother.
Kuya means
Kuya
big
means brother.
bro. Yeah,
Big
big
bro,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big
So to
bro.
me, I
All
look
right.
at him as like the big bro OG, right? And that's just not for me. I know for a fact every Filipino that is in fighting in martial arts, like yo, you took something from Manny's book and you
Of
decided
course.
to do something with it.
Of course. I remember growing when I mentioned that growing up in Carson, here in Carson, my neighbor, everybody was Filipino or Mexican. I would see this dude constantly shadow boxing. He looked good. He looked like he knew what the hell he was doing. I wonder whatever happened to him. But yeah, every time there was a Manny Pacquiao fight, and we were watching it in our apartment, and then you can hear them like the house was packed, and it was a little
Oh yeah,
apartment too.
bro. Like I
Yeah,
remember, I remember like I forgot which Manny fight, but I just remember like there was a party I went to. It's like one of my family friends' places here in the neighborhood, and like like you go party blah blah blah. Then after the fight, me and my me and my buddies just go out around the neighborhood, and you can hear like other Philippine households in the
yeah,
neighborhood, just like you can see it through the window.
yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
a party, there's karaoke going on, like
Karaoke.
like you could just tell it's like all these motherfuckers gathered because Manny just fought a couple hours ago,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like to see that within the culture is like so crazy. Like it's so cool to me.
For those people who don't know, Filipino people love karaoke. They love karaoke. They love to sing. It's crazy.
Bro,
I'm
I'll put on a whole
yeah.
fucking concert if I had to.
What's your go-to song if you karaoke? Real quick.
Okay, wait, let me think. Go to right off the bat.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on, we're going home by Drake.
Okay. All right. I can see that.
Yeah,
Here, yeah. There you go.
me and my
Hell
mom
yeah.
go crazy on that song.
All right. Last question, brother. You have a fight in a couple weeks, and it's
Mhm.
back in Canada, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Say hometown again, or
Hometown again, yeah.
all right? Your partners are fighting as well, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. A few homies of mine, like so me, Drew, Hassan, and then we have I think there's another five of us on from our team.
Whoo! That's like almost a whole fight card, brother.
We're pretty much the whole fight card.
That's man, how fucking exciting that your gym is just like I don't know, man. I it's a crazy sport. I hope you guys. I have faith that you guys is gonna come out on top again.
Oh yeah.
Uh, so it'd be cool, man. That that BKC puts your guys' gym on the map. And then there's legacies just constantly coming out of your gym. That'd be fucking amazing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Your opponent, Tim Tamaki. Uh, that's the information I have. It might change, right? Or I don't know how's it looking so
No,
far. Everything's good.
I feel this one's a solid one, and yeah, he's tough guy. He's got a lot of experience, so I'm just gonna go in there and just do
Work.
my thing.
That's
Yeah,
right.
just put in the work. Like, don't I for me like I don't underestimate nobody. I'm just gonna go in there and do what I gotta do, and yeah, pretty much just have another good night of fights and show people what the super chat show is about.
The super chat show. I like that shit. I
Yes,
like that.
sir.
Um, Before we get into like the shout outs and everything, is there anything you want to tell mom? She's yeah, your third fight in the BKFC, man. I'm pretty sure she still gets nerve wracked.
I'm just gonna tell her that you don't got nothing to worry about, and half that check's going to you.
Whew, love it. I love it, mama. Taken care of. I love it.
Of course.
Oh man, I love it, dude. Now's your chance, brother. If you want to give any shout outs to anybody, if you want to thank anybody, it's all you right now.
Um, let's see. For shout outs, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you know, shout out to my opponent for willing to take this fight and signing that contract because it was a bit of a hassle to find me an opponent for this fight.
Hmm.
So shout out to him for willing to do this. Um, other than that, I'm a shout out to my team for pretty much having my back because I never thought I would fight on this card because a few months ago I had like a really bad injury and I haven't told anybody about that. So that news will probably come out after my fight when I win because it'll make a big story. But yeah, like I honestly I never thought I would be here right now preparing for like this fight. I thought I wouldn't be able to fight for like a year because of that injury. But because of like the belief of my team, they were not gonna let the super chat show die out. So it's crazy because I think about it, I'm like, damn, I'm really about to do this. And
Yes,
I
sir.
feel in I feel like I'm in like some insane shape right now, like insane form. And yeah, other than that, um, this is gonna get out there, and somehow it's gonna get to him. Salt Puppy, you need to unblock my ass, and we need to make something for the culture. I'm not here to bully you. I'm here because I feel you and I could bring something crazy for the Filipino culture for fighting. Like I believe that you and I could make like a blockbuster of a match for the Filipino culture. So you shouldn't block me, and we should get talking. And yeah, and
I'm
then
not
yeah,
blocked.
other than
I'm not
that,
blocked, so I'll be sure to send that message to his ass too.
yo, send it because I he has me blocked. I can't see shit but his face.
Imagine,
Let's
imagine
go.
getting bombarded by so many messages about you. You probably got sick of it.
Bro, that was the thing. I was like, dude, I'm this little guy on social media. You have like 1 million followers, and you went and blocked my ass. Crazy.
All
And
right, man. What? Who else you got? Who else you got?
shout out. I don't really know. I don't got
It's
anything
okay.
else. I don't got
It's
nothing else. I
okay.
don't know.
All right. Last thing. Do you want to give a message out to your fans, bro? I get a little bit of traction sometimes. So whatever you got to say to these people, the fans of the fight game, what do you want to tell them?
Well, all I gotta say is, yo, big thank you for Mr. Shadden for having me on his show today and to get this interview out there. And I just gotta say, guys, for whoever's tuning in August 9, you're about to see something special because, like I said earlier, for me to even be on this fight card right now is special. And it's crazy that I'm even doing this, but I will show you guys a whole new level of the Super Chat show, a whole new form. Like you, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I just feel I'm about to show something extraordinary.
Good, good. I like that. And then there you guys go. This is Super Chad. And if you're not watching Filipinos fight, you're definitely missing out on some action. They don't disappoint. They don't disappoint. And thank you so much for hanging out with me, bro. I think we actually broke the record, bro. We're at 2 hours and 3 seconds. The last long interview I had was with the announcer Jeff Houston. We went for like a couple hours too. So
Oh fuck!
I
I appreciate.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. And all right, man. Well, I'm definitely gonna tune in to your fight. I tune into your past two fights. I look forward to seeing your teammates fight. I hope nothing but good things happen for you and your team, your gym, your coaches. I mean, it all trickles up almost. You know, you're showing off your skill, but it reflects like your gym, your coaches, everybody. It reflects them too, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure actually that they're really proud of you, Chad. And shoot for the stars, brother. And if one day you forget that we did this interview, and just remember, hopefully it pops in your mind that you got a solid fan always cheering your ass on, especially when you come out with your Filipino flag, man. I love them colors. I love the flag. I love the star, the sun. It's good stuff.
Now I'll never forget this interview, bro. Trust,
I
trust.
appreciate it. I
I'll always
appreciate
remember
you.
this. Thank you.
Well, I am Mr. Saturn once again for people who probably forgot, and this is Super Chat, and we're
Sir.
out.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All
Have a
right,
good
buddy.
day,
Thank you
my
so
brother.
much, dude. You too. Good luck. I didn't want to dive in so much because I wanted to ask what the hell, what injury, but you said enough to get people wondering, and
Oh yeah.
maybe your opponent might see this and be like, I might have a upper hand, but well, you got this.
You can think that, but
Yes,
these guys don't touch me, so
that's right. That's right.
we'll see what happens.
Uh, if do me a solid, bro, I'm gonna reach out to your teammates, man. I'd like to get them in an interview too, man. If when you see them, just mention my name, and
Yeah, yeah, no,
that'd be
they'll be
great.
down. They'll be down.
All
I'll
right.
literally I'm gonna see these fuckers later tonight at the gym, so I'll tell them. Be like, yo,
All
Mr.
right.
Saddle hit you up, and then yeah.
All right. I appreciate it, dude. You have a good rest of your day. And once again, thank you so much, Pinsan. You're fucking cool as fuck, just like I expected you to be. Thank you
Thank
for
you, bro.
being cool in the interview, and you have a good day. All right, bud?
Now you're a vibe too, bro. Thank you so much.
All right, buddy. I'll see you.
Uh,
I'll see you around. I'll see you on TV in a couple of weeks, brother.
Sounds good, my brother.
All right, my man. Have a good one.
Okay, you too. Have a good day.
See you, buddy.
See you, man.